everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. In today's video, we are doing a full face of Nudestix. Nudestix is personally one of my very favorite brands. They have a lot of my very favorite products. And I wanted to do this video because one of my favorite YouTubers that I've been watching for a few years, Allana has come out with a little collaboration with Nudestix. She has curated a kit with Nudestix. It came with this cute little bag, and I have all of those products here today, so I really wanted to play with them. And yeah, so that's kind of why we're doing it. Plus, I realized that I love Nudestix so much, I pretty much have a full face of all of their products. So before we get started, make sure that you are following me on all my social medias. Make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and that you've rung the bell so that you can be notified when we post new videos. And with all of that said, I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we get into this, I'm gonna have to do something about this mane that is sticking to my face currently because I just put moisturizer on. So to start out, let's start out with our base. For the base, they actually have a couple different products. They have tinted blur stick, so it's like a stick of skin tint product. I wouldn't call it a stick foundation. It's very light coverage, a little bit on the matter side, and it is called a tinted blur stick, so it is meant to blur your pores, things like that. And then the other product they have is my favorite. It is the Nudestix Tinted Cover. So as you can see, I have two shades in this. I have 2.5 and 3. 3 is definitely my summer. 3 is definitely my summer shade. And this one has too much product in it to bend it. 2.5 is my winter. What's wrong with me? So I have 3 and 2.5. 3 is my summer shade, 2.5 is my winter paler shade, and I'm kind of in between right now, so I'm gonna be mixing these together as I have been doing. This is, as it says, a tinted cover. It's not a full-on foundation. It's definitely a nice tint. What I really like about this product is that you can definitely change the finish of it based on how you prep underneath it. It's a really nice versatile product. So right now I have a thick layer of moisturizer on, therefore this is gonna look a lot dewier. If you don't want as much moisturizer, I suggest to use like a little gel moisturizer and let it fully soak in before you go in with this. You can prime underneath it to make it a little bit matter, make it a little less dewy, but this has a natural finish, so it can kind of go either way. But also, it's beautiful and I love it in every way. So like I said, I am gonna mix the two shades. So I'm gonna do a pump of 3, a pump and a half of 2.5, and I'll kind of mix them together. So I'm just gonna go in with a little flat foundation brush to apply an initial layer of this. This foundation is one of my very favorite foundations of all time. I've been using this since they brought it out. I think they brought it out last year or the year before that. And it has quickly just become like a staple for me. Like, it's a foundation that I can really rely on, that I know it's gonna look good every single time. It's gonna make my skin look beautiful. It's gonna last really well. It's gonna give me the right amount of coverage, which for me is a light coverage. This is definitely a light coverage. I'd say you can build it up a little bit more medium-ish, but it's definitely a true light coverage foundation. I'm gonna take the remaining product in the palm of my hand, bounce my beauty blender into it, and blend this product out. But yeah, this is definitely, I'd say, in my top 3 foundations of all time. If you guys are interested in seeing a video of my favorite foundations and or favorite concealers, maybe I can combine the two, maybe I can make them separate videos. But if you are interested in knowing what those products are, seeing a video on that, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if that's something that you would enjoy watching. The whole thing would just be me giving you a bunch of recommendations. So I've zoomed you in a bit so that you can really see the way that this skin tint looks on my skin. It's really nice and skin-like. It's very dewy. It's very natural. What I really like about this is the way that it melts into my skin and becomes one with my skin. There are some foundations that just tend to sit on top of your skin, but this one like immediately sinks in, immediately meshes with my skin and becomes one with the skin, with my face. It looks very, very natural. Now I've kind of built up the center of my face to, I'd say, more of a light medium coverage. You can definitely still see that little zit on my cheek through it. But that little bump I've got going on, and you can definitely still see my little freckles and stuff on my face, but it is just a little bit more evened out. So that's that. And as you can tell by this one, the one that I used throughout the summer, shade 3, I love it because I'm running through it. You can start to see I'm running out of it. This one is a much newer bottle I bought because I went through a whole tube of this shade last year. Let's go ahead and do eyes next. Something I should probably have stated beforehand when talking about just the brand of Nudestix. They really like doing a lot of their products in stick form. Honestly, up until the last year and a half or so, they've come out with mainly products in stick form. That's why I said their other face product was in stick form. One of their concealers, their original one, is in the stick form. But recently, in the last couple years, year and a half or so, they started coming out with tubes. So they're kind of changing up their packaging a little bit, which I like, but they are known for having stick products. It's really good for on the go. It's great for women who don't have a lot of time, or if you're doing half your makeup in the car, or if you want to bring stuff along for touch-ups. That's what I really love it for. I love bringing this concealer stick with me if I have like a really long day for touch-ups, because it's just a little stick. It's a pencil. Ooh, they're pencils. They're all pencils that you can sharpen. Yeah, it's really good for on the go and for touching up and for doing your makeup really quickly. There's not a lot of tools needed. One of the big things with this brand is they really encourage you to use your hands when you're blending out most of their products, and a lot of their cheek products usually come with a brush on the end. They're very much an on-the-go girl type of brand. So going into eyes, I brought out all my eye pencils that I have from Nudestix, and they have two different formulas. They have a metallic shimmer form, it's called Magnetic Metals formula. They have a metallic formula and they have a matte formula. And they're both pencils, they're both sharpenable. And you'll recognize this one from my no makeup video. This is the shade Terra. It's a little matte brown shade, and I love this for my no makeup days, for really simple makeup days, because I can just scribble it on my lip, blend it out with my finger, and I'm good to go. And it just looks like a little wash of a tint kind of look on my lid, and it's really nice warm brown wash. Now to kind of bring back in the kit that Allana just came out with, in her kit that she curated, she put 3 eye pencils, 2 lip pencils, and 2 cheek products that you will get if you buy this kit online. It just went up online at like Sephora, Ulta. It's available everywhere. It's available on Nudestix.com, Beautylish, bunch of places. Everywhere that Nudestix retails, you can find this kit, and it's a really great kit if you want to try out Nudestix because it has a lot of their different products in it. It has, has the eye, lip, and cheek products in it. So it's a really great deal. And when you buy the kit, I believe that you get, the price of the kit is over half off of if you bought all these products individually, so that's a great deal. Oh, plus she made her own shade of this lip product that is exclusive to her kit. It has her little signature on the lid, super cute. It's a nice nude shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and move into the eyes. So to start out, I'm gonna use the shade Terra, the matte brown shade, all over my lid. And with these eye pencils, you can blend them out with your finger, or you can blend them out with a little fluffy brush. Whatever you prefer. They are really blendable. They work really well with whatever you prefer. When I'm doing an all over color on my lid, I just find it easier just to use my finger because it's bigger and it works for a larger space, just a little bit easier. So I have that initial light brown all over my lids. Next, I'm gonna go in with a shimmer. This is the one that comes in Allana's kit. It's called Gilt. It's just a really light gold. Also, a shimmer that I really enjoy is the copper foil. It is just a really metallic copper, and these last forever on your lids. I also have, just while we're here, I'll go ahead and show you, I also have this shade right here, which is called Nudity, which is a much more, I'd say, neutral, pinky-ish, but neutral light shimmer tone. Those are those 3 shimmers. I might use both copper foil and Gilt to do a nice little fall warm moment to kind of match the color of my shirt. All right, so that is copper foil applied on my lid. And now I'm gonna go in with Gilt. And I'm just gonna take that in the very center of my lid. All right, so that is copper foil and then Gilt applied in the center to just pull my eyes forward a bit. To finish off the eye look, I'm gonna go with this matte pencil in the shade Cocoa. It is a super deep brown that is almost black. It's a very deep espresso brown. Okay, so I've just done a very small little eyeliner and flick with this cocoa shade. I'm gonna do the other eye real quick, be right back. All right, so now I've just done some little wingy flicks with a little brush and this cocoa shade. So that is the lid all done. Let's go ahead and do concealer. Now this is exciting because this is a new product from Nudestix. It's only come out in the last month. And it is the Nudestix Nude Fix Cream Concealer. And I have the shade 2 right here. This came out sometime in the last couple weeks. I have tried it a couple times and it's immediately become a favorite. It is gorgeous. The finish is so beautiful. It's a nice satin finish. It's still hydrating, doesn't make my under eyes look dry or crepey, but it just really smooths the under eyes out, makes them look really beautiful and concealed. I'd say it's a solid medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's super full coverage, but it is a nice medium coverage. The other concealer I have here is their original concealer. This is just the Nudestix Concealer Pencil, and I also have the shade 2 in this. This is their original. It is, as I kind of mentioned before, a stick concealer. It's a sharpenable pencil. I really enjoy bringing this with me on a long day for touch-ups. So I just thought I'd bring it out here to show you guys today. I am gonna be using this Nude Fix concealer, the new one. So let's go ahead and apply that. Okay, so we are back and I look very different because I do not have a mascara or brow product from Nudestix. They do have them. They just have one mascara, yeah, and just one brow product. I do not have them. I am interested in trying their brow product specifically. I haven't heard the best things about their mascara, but I've heard their brow gel is really good. So I'd like to try that, maybe some other time. But everything else on my face will continue to be Nudestix. We have blended out the concealer. Now let's go ahead and move on to bronzer. So these cheek products here that we're gonna be using have been voted in the Allure Best of Beauty Awards this year, and I definitely believe in other years as well. Specifically their bronzer. This is the shade Bondi Bay. They have quite a few shades of this, some deeper shades. This is the lightest shade, I believe. It is just a great neutral bronze, and I love this product. I love just getting to swipe it on and it blends out so easily. Yeah, I just like drawing lines on my face with this thing. This is a great creamy bronzer. It blends super easily, as you can see. So that is just one layer. I'm gonna keep building this up on my cheeks because y'all know I really like to be bronzed. Oh, also the other thing I did while I was off camera is I did my lower lash line of eyeshadow using the eyeshadow sticks. All I did was use the shade Terra on my lash line and blended that out, and then use that deep shade Cocoa to just line the outer corners of my lower lash line. I think I'm gonna go in with this little bit more precise brush with the same bronzer to use this same shade in Bondi Bay to contour. And I've actually gone through most of this. I only have this much left. I really like this product. Also, something you should know about these cheek products, as I mentioned, they do come with a brush on the other end, and it makes it's about this long. It's a little packed kabuki brush. I don't really love those brushes, but they are great for just quickly blending it out if you're just using this on the go. You just screw right on off. So I take them off just so they take up less space, and it's just what I prefer. I know a lot of people that really enjoy the brushes on the end of these, but I just prefer to take them off so that they take up less space, and I never use them anyway. That is the bronzer. Next I'm gonna go in with highlighter, which I did use a Nudestix highlighter in my last video. But this is actually a different shade. This is the shade that comes in the kit that Allana curated. This is the shade Hey Honey. It's much more golden than the other shade that I used last week. It's a lot more golden, much warmer of a tone, and I really like it. And as you guys know from last week's video, I like to take this on my finger and apply it that way, or you can dot it on. I prefer to tap it than to drag because that can remove product from your face. So there is the highlighter. This formula of highlighter is really dewy, and I really like it. It's very translucent, so I think it'll work across a large range of skin tones. They just don't have a lot of base pigment in them, so that they can work across a lot of skin tones. Yeah, so that's that. Blush. So definitely their blushes are the most well-known product from this brand. If anybody knows Nudestix, you've probably heard good. You've probably heard of their blushes. They have 2 different formulas in them. This is the Nudies all over face color, and these are more of a matte formula. I'd say more cream matte formula. They do have a Nudies Bloom, which is more of a dewy finish. I do have a couple of those as well. I have quite a few of these blushes from Nudestix because they are just really beautiful. They come out with amazing colors, and this is the shade in the nude, and this is the shade that comes in the Allana kit, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's a very perfect neutral nude color. I just like to take my blush brush that I'm gonna use and just tap it onto the product, rub a little bit of the product on there, tap it on the back of my hand, make sure there's not too much product on it, and apply it. There we go. And that is the blush all applied. Very neutral, nude color. It is beautiful. So that is that. So another product that I really enjoy from Nudestix are the magnetic lip plush paints. And this is the shade Bahama Mama. I really love this product because it's very unique. It's a very soft matte formula, but you can actually use this on the lips, on the cheeks, on the eyes, and it blends out beautifully, lasts really a long time, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the soft matte finish of it, and it is very comfortable to wear. So I think I am just gonna stick a little bit of it on my cheeks and just blend it out, just to add a little bit of this in there. So, and I'll also apply this to the lips so you can see it's a very pretty nude brownie color. I don't know that it necessarily matches. Well, it's fine with the eye look I have going on today, but it is very comfortable, super thin formula. Really beautiful. So that was just one of the lip products that I wanted to show you from this brand. The others that I have here, I think I have one of each formula out here right now, almost. So I have an intense matte lip and cheek pencil, and this is the shade Royal. This is one of the shades that comes in Allana's kit. This is the gel color lip and cheek balm that Allana created for this kit, and it's much more sheer. Obviously it's a gel formula, so it is more of like a balm. They also have the Lip Glacé, which is their lip glosses. Really love these lip glosses. They are one of my favorites. It has a nice minty feel to it. I really enjoy their lip glosses. And I do have a couple other shades of these lip products in my collection as well, but I just brought out kind of one each to show you. I think, today, I don't think red. I think that's gonna be too much, but we can take a look at it. So there is the red that comes in Allana's kit, and it's a very true blue undertoned red. It's a little deeper. It's really pretty for the holidays, but not for today. For today, I think I am gonna go in with Allana's specific shade that she made for this kit. It's called Send Nudes, which is cute. So I'm just gonna apply this to my lips. So there is that lip color. Also, as you heard when I read the names of these, they are all lip and cheek products, so you can translate these onto your lips as well. And if you have any of the matte lip formula, you can also wear them on your eyes. Beautiful. So their products are really nice and multifunctional. So that is everything for me today. This is a full face of Nudestix. As you guys can tell, I'm sure at this point, I really like this brand. I really enjoy it, and honestly, this kit from Allana just gave me an excuse to do a full face of, honestly, a lot of my favorite things. So I really enjoyed today. You should definitely check out this kit if you are interested in trying some products from Nudestix and you haven't yet. I think this kit is a great array of products for you to try. Also, this bag is so stinking cute, and it fits a little full face of these products in it, and I love that. With all that said, thank you guys so much for being here today, for checking out this video. Make sure that you check out my previous videos if you haven't seen them at this point. You should check them out. You should go to my channel and take a little scroll through and see what you think. I think, as I mentioned before, you should let me know if you like these type of videos in the comments below. Let me know if you want me to do any other full faces of brands. I would be happy to. I've got a couple in mind that I am interested in possibly filming. But other than that, that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!